And I just heard some ready up sounds, so hopefully we'll go live soon.
Yeah, I do believe we are actually live.
Oh yeah, there we are.
There we go. Okay, so we're gonna have fair enough attacking first and LANpander defending. Let's see what kind of sentry spot they are actually putting.
Oh yes, this is gonna be interesting.
See, people suiciding, nothing unusual.
It's 4 suicides, 5 suicides, so that engineer can pick up the metal and build the level 3 sentry faster.
Yeah. Well, it looks like standard sentry spots. Usually you have that like on the bottom of the hill, just so you can also like see what's jumping on the sniper deck.
Yeah, it's a very common setup. This the dispenser is right on by the medpack, and the teleporter is behind on the cliff side. So this is very standard. Nothing unusual coming out here from LANpander.
We have our normal loadout for both teams, both on Uber. There's nothing fancy going on with the demo or the soldier. Let's see if they actually go for suicide run.
Yeah, we're just starting the round now.
Oh, and immediately Tiny gets taken down by Samsky with the ambassador shot. That's not the way how you're supposed to start it. Oh, this is so messy. We'll check backstab Sildre right now, but still nothing really happening. Emilio goes down to a headshot from Samsky once again. But they're still just kind of trying to feel each other out. Nothing really happened so far.
Neither team is committing just yet.
Yeah, they probably want to start to go in.
Here comes a bomb from Hearts though, but it didn't. The sentry went on actually.
The sentry went down, but the medic holds this Uber. They're just trying to fall out right now. Actually falling now. So they're gonna have like a Uber exchange. Blue had to flash a lot of people though. So right now the red team's just gonna retreat to second.
And fair enough, getting the first point in 53 seconds, that is a good for the first point. And it's just like they're just steamrolling on top and trying to get high ground here towards the second push.
Oh, as Sildre goes down to a tiny great shot, and then Lex kills Mars with the flare, okay. That's not good.
And LANpander just comes in and takes down Emilio. That's gonna be a very setback for the fair enough team.
Yeah, it kind of stops the push a little bit, but we see Arts tries to get the sentry right now. The sentry's getting spammed, but the rescue ranger helping the engineer so much. Still, the blue team is soft pushing. Tiny goes down again to Samsky. Samsky like focusing him very much on this map, which is a really good idea because sniper can hold down your push down so much.
Meanwhile, the sentry got pulled all the way to the third point. They, with the rescue ranger, they committed and then they pulled out just in time before it would have gone down. But it's looking like a roll so far from fair enough. 140 in 2 points. That's really good.
Yeah, definitely a good time that you want to have when you first 2 points. But third point is like one of those points where you can slow down and push really hard as Maxi gets kills the engineer. Oh, and Emilio goes down. Great shot by Maxi.
And the Uber gets forced here out of LANpander.
Ah, that's not good. Instead, fair enough, have a free Uber to push in. Emilio was trying to force the Uber though. Actually gets back right now because he was kind of low. Now we're just gonna have to see how the red team holds this choke area.
This Uber push is gonna be interesting. They're just coming in now.
Yeah, I'm trying
to take down the sentry, which is working in their favor. There, the sentry goes down. Not many kills coming in though. Many kills coming in though.
Yeah.
In the Uber, but after the Uber, everything happened.
Medic goes down.
Meanwhile, Kratos has 90% here, and he's gonna try and block this point, perhaps, with the demo of Hildreth.
Yeah, we'll see, like, fair enough wants to push in fairly soon, I assume. Trying to get a force, so maybe push him out. Uber actually gets forced. Nothing really coming out of it though. People just scatter around. No kill in the Uber, so now Skeech has like a 20% advantage at least. Emilio goes down.
Yeah, it's about 20%.
still like they're still trying to feel each other out. Like
fair enough, are getting wiped here though, almost. They had 3 remaining players after that push, and looks like LANpander should be able to reset here. They got a pretty good setup already with the level 3 sentry coming up again. So yeah, they could buy some more time here.
Definitely. Yeah, Uber gets forced. Fair enough, pops Uber. Trying to get control of the choke area. Trying to get the sentry. As Emilio kills Mars.
Meanwhile,
still standing.
We had 3 people pushing the cart up the hill, but it just got to the point where it didn't pass the point where it reset, so it just fell down the hill again. But it was very close to getting it up, and then it would have been an easy cap from there on.
That's good aggression by LANpander, not giving fair enough any ground, and that's how they hold Third for so well. They're just not letting them in and forcing the Uber so early that they can't really do anything about it. So now they'll probably just have to try to force it, or maybe kill the medic. But if they
there it is! Kratos going down to a sniper shot of Siny, who we were told to look out for before this game. And the push is actually going to come in here, and they're going to get the cap most likely. Yes, they will.
Yeah, Sentry gets up, Engineer goes down, Sentry for last for the next 10 seconds. Kunai going down to a backstab from Samsky.
That's not gonna stop them though, because, well, Emilio is down as well, so it might have for a few seconds, because all the heavy classes were down, so...
Jeff goes down to Vilcek, didn't really pay attention there, as Defender is trying to push in onto the medic, goes down. They will have control of top area, fair enough that is. Sentry just goes up, and now it...
And it goes down again.
Yeah. A really good push, Krax goes again to Siny again. What a great shot. The Uber gets popped just to secure the ground, but they can't really stop them anymore. It's like only 5 up at the moment.
What? He fell into the engineer! Mr. Pomsky falls into the pit. Oh, and there's DeutschLAN pushing 2 people down!
They have to shut off the bomb.
They will get the cap. They will get the cap in the end, yeah. That was an interesting last push there, but yeah. 5:59. 4 points, that is good. That is really good.
That's definitely a good time that you want to set as a pushing team, and cause like usually upward, like regular times would be around 8 minutes to 9 minutes. I'm not seeing anything fancy though. Out of the engineer, just puts the sentry a bit more far on the bottom.
It looks like the same setup basically. He moved the dispenser a bit so it doesn't get splash damage as much when it is on the medpack that LANpander had. So this is a bit safer, the dispenser placement. It's probably going to stay up a bit longer. And you can still get all the in there.
Yeah. Let's see where people are set up for the defending. We have the sniper for left. That's Tiny. Still have like 10 seconds. Everyone like scatters around the sentry right now. Tiny on the left side with Vilcek cloaking on the left too. Let's see how the suicide run goes from LANpander.
Do we have anything interesting set up? No, soldiers on normal launcher. What's the demo gonna do?
Maxi goes down to a pipe from Emilio.
Hiller has a caber, but it's not as efficient anymore as it used to be after a recent nerf. And he goes for a bomb.
Big jump in, but gets blasted off the cliff. Really happy there. Uber's still not popped. Let's see, Mars pushing in from the hill right now, but decides to back off. Yes, we have Tempty on the sniper deck right now. Let's see what he's gonna be able to do. Trying to get engaged, but gets down, taken down by Hearts. Probably have to pop the Uber soon, or maybe do another suicide run. Mars goes down to a stone blue jack. So
and
slowing down the push.
Mr. Pomsky goes down to a sniper rifle from Tsiny. From Maxi, sorry.
Kratos down. No, that's not good.
This is such a sniper-heavy map. Like, the sniper has a really big impact on the games on this map in particular, because the sightlines are so long. And we've seen both snipers have their plays so far.
Still haven't managed to cap first. Already like at least 1.5 minutes push. Maxi goes down to Tiny.
Yeah, almost 2 minutes last, and what was it, 55 seconds for fair enough? for the first point. It was yeah, they've already passed that twice, so fair enough. Having a good defense right here.
Yeah, most definitely. Still didn't have to pop the Uber right now. They're just not giving up the ground. They're just pushing in, not
showing no respect.
Yeah, basically. Kratos goes down to Clark. I don't even know how that happened, but they need to like come alive if they want to cap this. We are like 2 minutes into the game now. 4 minutes for 3 more remaining points. Maybe go for like a fancy play. Maybe whip out the crit streak. I don't know. Something like that.
They need a change, basically, because they've done so far has not been working. And fair enough, playing it very safe here. You're just not overcommitting and knowing just when to fall back and get heals and spam on.
Yeah. Still holding back right now. They have to by trying to push from the right side. Sentry went down to Daki. That's probably a good call as the Uber gets forced. Finally. But no real casualties for the blue team, except for Soldier and Scout.
It looks like Fair Enough pulling out, yeah. Fair Enough is definitely pulling out now. And it was the right call to do. They're at an Uber disadvantage by 40%, so yeah. They're just pulling up. They're holding very aggressively on the cliff though. This is not common. People usually hold closer to the B point or in the house, committing to cliff now. Yeah. Just as I say that, the heavy of Kunai walks into house.
Hearts gets a 3k in the tunnel, I believe. Yeah, that's him as he tries to approach DeutschLAN, but actually goes down. As I do believe you have an Uber coming in from the blue team. But red team didn't even have to pop because they didn't have it, and I don't know, I didn't understand this push.
Do we have a pause? It appears we have a pause. Yes. Alright, we believe we have a pause. I don't know what happened, we'll probably notice soon. But, yeah, fair enough, doing a good job holding so far.
Yeah, I don't know, like, on that push I didn't really see how the medic forced, or if he popped, but it didn't really kill anyone with it. Uber didn't really accomplish anything. I don't even believe the sentry actually went down, but I'm not sure.
No, I think the sentry was, it was already taken down earlier. I don't think he had to rebuild it yet. But yeah, as you said, not much happened with Uber. They got what, 2 picks, and it was flank classes, so that was a bit of a fail push from LANpander coming in. And fair enough, just stood back because they knew they didn't have the Uber, and now they have the Uber and are probably gonna maybe repush this so they could annihilate the Uber advantage.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it behind Fair Enough to like pop the Uber just to wipe the people on the hill so they can retain control.
Yeah.
You see, it's just like Fair Enough is like a really aggressive team that doesn't like give space if it isn't necessary. And I don't know, like LANpander kind of has a problem with that. Right now we have to switch the server though, so we'll see in this.
Now that we are back, we can see that it's 35 seconds remaining of the round from Fair Enough's time, they said. So this is impossible, I would say, at this point. I think it takes something around 32 seconds from third to last if you have ×3 on it all the time. So this round is basically over. It's just a fight for the logs, so to say.
Yeah, just to polish your logs. See, I don't know.
And Hearts is doing just that by getting 2 kills on the card and 1 other kill.
Yeah, what do you believe was like the key points in that? Like, what do you think Fair Enough did right? What LANpander didn't do?
I think Fair Enough had way better Uber. They knew what to focus when they popped in, and all the pushes they did were somewhat successful. If they decided they were going to go for the sentry, they went for the sentry and took it out. LANpander, on the other hand, as we saw the Uber like right before the pause, it failed quite a bit. they didn't accomplish anything much with that Uber. It just they got 2 flank classes killed. That was it. And then the pause happened, and then we had to reconnect. So I'm not sure what happened after, but it went well for fair enough in the end, obviously.
So what do you think do LANpander have to fix to accommodate this so they get around? Do you think they need to be a bit more aggressive? Or what do you think is the issue for LANpander?
I would say they just have to focus calls. That should be enough. They're not that far after, I'd say, in DM. But yeah, I think the calling is what needs to be fixed.
Yeah, because like sometimes you would have people all over the place, even though like they shouldn't be there. So we'll see if they can fix these calling issues, as I do believe we are actually readying up again.
I think so, yeah. They're just gonna switch teams and then they are gonna ready up.
Okay.
So now we get to see LANpanders at the time, and hopefully we'll get them to all the way to last. They only got to the second, like halfway between the second and the third point, so they have some proving to do right now.
Yeah, I don't know, like the first point, fair enough, held the first point so well that way, each of already like 2 minutes. But yes, we are going live right now, so we have LANpander trying to set a time. It maybe is faster than the 6 minutes we had before, set by fair enough. Actually,
I don't think they will be able to set a faster time, but I do think they will be able to cap all 4 points in. My prediction is around 10-minute mark.
10-minute mark? Oh, that sounds a bit bad. I would say like 8 minutes 30 or something.
Yeah, I guess we'll see in a bit.
Yeah.
Do we have anything odd set up again?
No, there's like standard cookie cutter play that you'd expect from every upward game ever. Like nothing unusual that I've spotted yet. But we'll see.
Yeah, everything seems pretty basic. Do we have any sticky traps? Yeah, there are some on the left side from the attacking team point of view. They're pretty standard. They might get checked before they have time to push that forward. So they're on spot to start. So we go.
Okay. Let's see if they can get fast cap off this point. Then what's really happening right now, though? Steve kind of goes down to Emilio. Sign goes down to Samsky. Nice shot. That's gonna like make pushing easier with no sniper on the sniper deck.
It definitely will. And if I were the medic, I would have caught him right now, and that is just what. No, I thought they were gonna push out straight after the sniper went down. It appears not, and now Sani is back up. It's gonna be hard to push. Yeah,
Kratos busy crosswaying people from spawn. Well, that's like a missed opportunity in my opinion. They could have been in already. Let's see if they decide to push now. Kratos is coming out with Hildred right now on the staircase right side. Let's see if he'll pop soon.
Hildred looked at Kratos like he wanted to pop the Uber, and here we go. Here's the Uber.
Hybrid denies it really well. Hildred's trying to wrap around, but actually gets shot into the pit.
That is almost similar to what happened like last round. It was exactly the same. He tried to rump around the house and then just fell into the pit by the sentry knockback. So fair enough, we're able to reset here. And the Uber is pretty much equal. So we might see another Uber push coming in about 20 seconds or so. Yeah, only time will tell.
Yeah. They're trying to feel each other out right now without Uber, but so far not really much happening. Emilio spamming the staircase, making sure nobody gets in. Oh, but I hear headshots from Tiny, gets Kratos, slowing the down push even more. It looks like they're gonna have a bad time on the first point if they keep it like this. They have to make something happen.
Yeah, almost a minute and a half has gone by now, and fair enough still has the Uber. Since Kratos just went down, but fair enough, Skeech hasn't died yet, so He's still alive and doing well, hitting all the players.
Oh, Tiny. It's a 2K on Mars and Maxi right now.
It's Tiny going really massive, and he gets Hillard as well straight after. He's just doing all the work here.
Yeah, he's making sure that LANpander can't cap, or at least with a really bad time. They're gonna push even a bit more out than I would expect them to do, fair enough that is. Because they still haven't popped their Uber, they can afford to do this. Kratos only at like 30%.
Yeah, if I was in LANpander's shoes now, I would try to go for a second force round, because they are at that much disadvantage. It's just gonna cost them all the time before they can make a proper Uber v Uber push.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, Richard gets Silver, but Emilio goes down to Maxi. MIT goes down to a reflect from legs.
Oh, it's almost a wire for the Lander team.
I think they are not coordinated enough. Like, they keep leading players one by one before they can even get close to Skeet. Maybe they'll try to have, like, as you said, maybe another suicide one where they like sync up with the soldier and the demo man, as Mighty Me just goes down to a headshot from Tiny. Still,
here comes. Let's just say that Hitler jumps behind and tries to take a distraction, maybe, but he gets taken down by a Hearts, who was ready for that apparently.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm still not getting any players lost in the process. Meanwhile, LANpander has lost 4 players just now, which was maybe a suicide round. I could not tell. Kratos appeared to have gone down again, so it's going to be a very long time until they get the Uber.
Yeah, they have to like kill Tiny like at some point, because every time they try to push now, Tiny has just killed like at least 2 or 3 people, including the medic most of the time. So maybe send over a soldier to like on the sniper deck as Tiny just kills Maxi again. Like, this is definitely the problem that LANpander are having right now.
Yeah, and it's been almost 3 minutes, and fair enough, are looking like they're holding this point very well. Most teams might have pulled out now and got a second hold up on the second point, because it's a lot harder for the enemy team to push. But they're committing to this point, and they're feeling very, very confident, I must assume.
It's a very dominant performance right now from Fair Enough. Mars goes down to Kunai again. Like, I don't know. Maybe they should switch to crits, but I assume they'll have Uber by now.
Yes, the Uber is ready for both teams. We're probably gonna see Uber push coming in now from LANpander. Yes, here we go.
Yeah. Uber gets exchanged right now, but there's nothing happening so far. Like, people just didn't commit to the push. Sentry goes down though, so maybe that's the cue for Fair Enough now to get out. As Wilczek gets Uber thrown by the medic.
He's alive though, he's dead ringing, so he's not worried about that. Now he gets to hit.
But yeah, it's 5 minutes for 1 point. Sometimes you have like matches where 5 minutes is the entire map time.
Yeah, the last round was 5:59, was it?
Yeah.
Just under 6 minutes. So, yeah, this round is almost already longer than the last one. And Fair Enough, looking very good.
They're just holding on the hill, not far into the house like most teams do. Kunai trying to push into Mars. Mars is forced to retreat because of little HP.
And Kratos just won again. He must have gone down because Skeech is still on 100% Uber, and they're just holding here.
Yeah, holding at the tunnel exit, something that I haven't seen yet. Very good, but they're trying to push right now.
Steve gets into the window. He's making a distraction play here.
Is he gonna get anything though? Hard season. I don't know. What's he gonna do?
He's just not. He's making a distraction. Like the rest of his team
now
push
down,
over the hill.
Steve goes down. Steve, nice play.
Oh my God, Steve! Are you kidding me?
So that means that like they have a 70% advantage. LANpander that is, as they're trying to push in dry. Tunnel gets denied really hard though. No one's capping right now.
And Kratos took some stuff from Emilio, but he has the full Uber now, and they're probably, yeah, Fair Enough are leaving this point. And oh my God, it's an Uber popped. And it's useless because they pulled out everything just in time.
Yeah, that's a pretty premature pop right now. Maybe, who knows? Kratos goes down to Clark. Great play by him. Yeah, but they were a bit too overcommitted. Like, they were in, but their team wasn't, so fair enough, could just retreat it. And as I see right now, the sentry just gets set up, so it's already level 2. Same defense as last time, having like the heavy on the ledge with the medic. So we'll just have to see how this is gonna play out as Skeech nears 80% Uber.
Maxi gets taken down by Tiny, who's beginning sniping from the point. This is really one of the points where the snipe on the defending team needs to be taken down, because he can do so much work right here. And he can change rounds completely, which is... Tiny is very good, so he can probably pull off that. And just as I say that...
Tiny goes down.
Yeah. Caster's Curse right there.
Yeah, they're not touching the card at the moment because Hearts is denying them really hard. Let's see what they're actually gonna do. Oh, let's see. Skeech drops. Okay. Oh, my game is taking off.
What did Skeech drop to?
I don't know, I didn't see.
To a sniper headshot, oh, as I said there.
Uber comes in, but yeah, it's popped on the spy right now. Uber already over again, and they're not really doing anything with that push.
They're getting the guard up the hill though, and they're able to cap somehow, even though Fair Enough has a lot of players and the sentry's still up. They just hit behind the cart and just get sentry up the hill. And they're pulling back now, making a last hole here, Fair Enough.
Okay, let's see. How's the engineer set up? The engineer has this sentry on the bottom instead of the top. Nothing that you like usually see as it goes down.
I don't think I've ever seen that sentry spot outside of hubs. It was... Maybe that was what his thought, like it would keep them up the guard.
Yeah, I don't know, but he like sets up his sentry to a much better place than it was before. So we see he definitely has enough time to get it up to level 3 right now. Kratos goes down again. How did he die? I don't know.
And Skeech spawned as well, so both medics are going down. There are pretty many. There are lots of deaths on both the medics, I would say, for such a high level game as this. Probably the sniper and all the flanking classes making big plays.
Okay, we're seeing the blue team pushing up top, trying to flush them out. Nothing really happening though. Steve goes down, Mars is really low, so he's probably gonna get killed right now by Kunai. No, he actually takes her down. So far still, they're just set on top. Not really contested, as they are almost having Uber too, but Ubers are kind of even at the moment. So we'll see.
Yeah. Skeech is gonna have the Uber time. The LANpander team decides to push in. It looks like are gonna push from the bottom, is it? Yes, they are going low, and they pop very early again. Forced by Hearts, maybe? He was down there at least.
Yeah, he's probably having a part with that, so... But they popped so early that's like... They didn't really cover any ground whatsoever. Uber's forced now, though.
Look at this, Steve just juggling the medic, and he goes down. Skeech going down to afterburn from Steve right there.
Oh.
Posthumous kill.
They definitely have to get to on the card right now. Kuna is still up top, not being able to like spam down. She's holding top on her own right now.
And Kratos went down again.
Oh.
He had a 56% Uber by the time he went down, so Fair Enough are gonna be at the advantage once again.
They probably have to like make sure that Kratos is alive a bit longer because they keep dying, and Mars takes down Skeech under. It's great play by him, kind of evening out the situation right now. Kratos with 20%, but still there's nothing really happening right now. Hearts is patrolling top. They're trying to go up staircase. Emilio goes down to Mighty Me right now. Blue taking up top, LANpander that is. Let's see if they're gonna get the sentry down.
It's being wrangled at the moment, so it looks like it's gonna stay up for now. And Kunai rotating in by spawn, just going up top. But what is this coming in? They just... Oh my lord, it was 4 or 5 people up on Fair Enough and no one blocking the cart. And we have a 12-minute cap time, which is not looking so good for LANpander.
I mean, it's still manageable, but yeah, 12 minutes is like double of what we had last time. So definitely a tough task for LANpander to defend against, especially because Fair Enough is always so aggressive in whatever they're doing. So, and I don't know if it looks like what it was when they were attacking. They'll have to keep Kratos a bit more safe.
Yes. Both medics actually going down left and right. Skeech going down to the Pyro twice in that round, which was that we know of. So, yeah, it's Steve doing very, very well.
Setup looks the same. Dispenser right next to the medkit. Let's see, are they using any unlocks? No. Regular unlocks for the Demo Man and Hearts on the back bazooka. Let's see what he's gonna do.
Oh yes. Fair Enough held this one for 5 minutes and 20 seconds last round. Hearts tried to do a bomb there, but he gets taken down by the sentry before he's able to land the rockets on the medic.
Ah, that's a shame. You'll probably go for another suicide run though. Let's see, actually, medic's still parked in spawn. Skeech, that is. Oh, they're gonna push. Yeah, having a scout.
Yeah, I mean they have plenty of time to make like 2 or 3 suicides round without even having to sweat about it, since they have so much time to play with.
Hearts trying to go for force again, but gets strangled down by Cow2. Yeah, but as you said, they have a lot of time right now to spare. They can take it carefully if they want to. Maxi goes down to Wheelcheck though, and then Wheelcheck goes down to the sentry.
Yeah, and Emilio just respawning now. See what he can pull off. It looks like Skeech and the combo from Fair Enough are pushing out already. They only had 1 suicide wave, and they're just walking in on tracks right now. No fear at all.
And they just want to take their aggression to them, making them fall out of the point. Let's see, Uber's popped right now. We have Emilio going in. Uber popped on the Demo Man from the blue team, but Uber exchange really didn't do anything. Like, blue team actually lost a lot more people than Reds did, and Hearts goes down to Mars.
The Uber percentage is pretty much equal here. Skeech not healing for a few seconds, but he's picking the healing back up now. They lost a lot of players in that push, and for LANpander, sorry, are doing a great job at defending here, just as Fair Enough did last.
Let's see, they're still on Uber. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they were actually running crits on this point, because it would kind of put them off. But they are losing a lot of players. LANpander, that is. Are they going to manage to push now as Emilio goes forward, jumps in?
Sentry goes down as well. So yeah, they're having to pull out here.
Yeah. Oh, Max goes down to
only 4 players alive here for LANpander. They need to get back, even though they have the Uber launch. I don't think they can be able to hold this because they're not getting players up for a few seconds.
Uber's coming out from Fair Enough. Yeah, pushing in, trying to get the sentry, but the rescue ranger plus angle combo saves it. The other Uber gets popped too.
Meanwhile, Kulnai is in the window, just mowing down Mars right there, and then she goes back to work on the sentry, and the sentry goes down eventually. And Saini taking down Kratos.
Ah, it's like the story of the match, don't you think?
Definitely right there. They're pushing this very strong. They have 850 seconds to cap the remaining points, and looks very, very good for Fair Enough.
Yeah, LANpander trying to set up at the moment. And Fair Enough not really in yet. They're trying to push across tracks maybe? Yeah, Skeech is kind of low though. Emilio trying to spam from the tracks onto the sentry. But nothing happening so far. Sentry's still alive.
Yeah, they just have a level 1 sentry here. Do you think they should have pulled back and started setting up last instead of holding this point? Because as we can see, it's a level 2 while the cart is coming up the hill already.
That's working for them so far. They just have to make sure that the tracks are getting watched.
Yeah, and they are at a weird disadvantage as well. And here comes the Uber from the Fair Enough team. Sentry gets pulled out in time with the Rescue Ranger. They play there from Pomsky. Oh wait, sorry. Kaltu.
Well, that should be a 3-point for Fair Enough right now. Yeah, and as we look at it right now, it's probably gonna be a 740 still left. No one really contesting. They're setting up on last right now. LANpander that is actually lost a lot of people. Not having the top area right now, as this is just the scout up top.
Yeah, normally at this point you would have the scout pushing the cart, but since they have such much time to play with, they can let the sniper alone sit on the cart while the scout is off flanking and doing work elsewhere.
Definitely. It's not always the class that has to push the cart necessarily.
And 7 minutes. Do you think they can hold this, LANpander?
I wouldn't put it behind them. They can do it, but they'll have to have a really strong hold up top, which they're not having right now.
Yeah, it looks like they maybe want to go below and reclaim the top area, which they lost when they pulled out.
But they kind of have to get pretty soon if they want to secure their position.
Oh, and
Kratos to check. Oh, it's
big play from the Swedish spy. He just had 98% Uber, so it wasn't a drop, but it was very close.
Oh, they have to get on cart now. Uber's getting popped up top by Fair Enough. Not really doing anything though. They probably wanted to get onto the sentry or use it at a later point. That's getting pushed.
Since Kratos shut down, this was basically a free Uber for them.
Yeah, sentry killing Amelia right now. Lots of people going down for blue right now. 3 down. And we have a reset again.
Oh, Asaaj taking down Kaltu, so no engineer. Maybe they should be spamming the sentry now and they could get a sneaky cap already. Yeah, Harch is doing just that. He's spamming rocks at the sentry and there it goes down to an ambassador shot from Build.
Yeah, but LANpander kind of stuck at spawn at the moment. People have to go forward though if they want to cap this right now. Nothing really happening. ×2 on the card. It's only Clark and Angie go down.
Hildred making big stickies on the card right now. Just trying to defend. He takes down the sniper of Tiny as well, so...
Cool Knife. Oh, Skeech fell into the pit along with Cool Knife. And it's gonna be a reset again. Now, maybe they want to change the game plan. I don't know, it doesn't seem to work what they're doing right now, don't you think?
Yeah, Hildred spamming the cart there, denying the cab barely. He just kept them in the game right there. But yes, we have Uber for Kratos, so anything can happen from this point on. And oh my god, that was close. Viljack was on Kratos again. If he had gotten him again, would have been probably the end of this game, I think.
Yeah, maybe because Kratos doesn't usually play Islander, he doesn't know when to turn around. He actually gets popped on bottom from the red team. Not sure if that was forced or not, but it doesn't really do much.
It does do much. They took down Skeech with the shotgun from Steve right there.
Okay.
I think that was what they wanted. They want to push onto them and reclaim the Uber. Yeah, they didn't want to sit around and wait for them to push in, which is a good call in this scenario.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of just missed that then. Sorry. Anyway, we have the soldier up top. He dropped down now. That's mighty me. People taking up top now, though. Fair enough, that is. LANpander is sitting on bottom again, as they usually do. Not really taking top right now.
Steve just going ham right there in the basement. He just took out the sentry, the dispenser, the teleporter of the from the attacking team. So they're not going to have strong reinforcements go down. It's going to take a lot. Well, yeah, Pomsky's up once again. The dispenser outside.
Yeah, they have to make sure that the sentry goes down. Maybe coordinate like a sap with the soldier or something. As the spike's going down, sentry actually goes down. Which gets wrenched though. As the Uber comes in. Both Ubers pop right now. What's gonna happen? Fair enough trying to spawn camp right now, and Kratos is in a really awkward position. Is he gonna get into spawn? Oh no, he dies. That would be the best time to push. But it's not happening because fair enough have lost a lot of people.
That was such a weird Uber scenario. They, the LANpander team, were holding on top balcony, and the Uber came in from below, and they just passed over each other, and then, yeah, neither team focused the enemy team's combo, and it was a really weird Uber overall.
Yeah, but actually only like 2 minutes 40 seconds left. Might actually be able to edge up around here, LANpander that is, because they hold comfortably on bottom again as fair enough is pushing top right now. Maxi goes down to a snipe from Sani, and my team takes down hard. And losing a lot of players, fair enough, right now.
Yeah, I think what fair enough need is to regroup and just ignore what happened the past 5 minutes, just try and make one push, because they're not going to have many pushes left. When Skeech goes down to Steve once again. Steve doing lots of work here.
Yeah, Steve not playing that pyro role that every other pyro usually plays, like sticking close around to people. He actually is a very mobile pyro, which kind of off-puts a lot of people sometimes. As we see right now, still though, mediguns on both teams. You were in the hands of Kratos right now, but no need to pop right now, as fair enough aren't really going forward. Let's see, it looks like Judas actually wants to go in with the Uber. Actually,
I think Hildreth called, but the combo wasn't around the corner, otherwise they would have popped into them. The enemy combo was right on the staircase stairs at the same time, so he probably wanted an early force from them and try and get some aggression going, but they're still holding on to the Uber right below on the right side.
Yeah, Skeech currently having 75%, Kratos still sitting on 100, as Mars gets backstabbed by Wheeljack. Might be a cue to push in, but Sentry is still up though. Oh, Kratos dropped Tiny, what a great shot! Oh my god.
Indeed. Who's the man to change the match? This was a drop, that was needed. Now they just need to muster up and make one big push, and they are doing just that. Pushing from the far below.
Going in right now, taking down the Sentry from the bottom right side.
They need people on the cart though. Here comes the engineer, Fusky. He's sitting on the...
Yeah, Pumpsy getting spammed
off.
It's like, I don't know, it seems like they're having kind of commitment issues. Someone really on the cart at the moment. Wilczek trying to push it at the moment, but goes down. Kuna gets backstabbed. Mars goes down to Tiny. What's going on?
This is just a suicide onto the cart. I think what failed the push was that Clark wasn't sitting on the cart at that time. Like everything else was going in Fair Enough's favor, but there was just not enough cart pushing power. With times we could have changed that easily. But yeah, this looks, it's gonna be around for LANpander, so we have third deciding round coming up soon.
Oh, nice. It's a really good job by LANpander. I didn't expect him to actually hold for the 12 minutes that he did, but maybe, like, as I mentioned before, like, the commitment issues that Fair Enough are having right now are really losing them valuable time, even this round now. So maybe they'll have to figure out to be a bit more decisive, or like have a bit more clear-cut calling on who does what. Because as you mentioned, like the last push, the scout really wasn't like pushing the card as he probably should have done. So, and they were like,
I saw Click running around in the basement at the time. I'm not sure what he was doing there, but maybe the push he wasn't prepared for the push. But yeah, that was unfortunate, I think.
Apparently we're gonna have like a 5-minute break according to chat, because LANpander are kind of needing a break, so let's see if that actually goes through.
Yeah, it looks like they are. We had some players walk in here. Samsky just went by here. He was very happy about winning that round, so yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting last round here. I did not think that Fair Enough would be able to lose this round. It was their round to lose with the time that they had to push. But
maybe they were a bit too overconfident that with a time of 12 minutes, usually you'd be able to cap if you don't like screw up tremendously.
I just heard already up, son. Let's see if we can get back in the action soon. Oh wait, they're switching teams, it seems.
Yeah, manually switching the teams. Let's see who's going to be the team that actually sets the time now.
Yeah, since Fair enough set the fastest time on the 2 rounds, they get to pick, and it looks like they're picking attacking first, since I would have done the same since they had such a good attack time, and on the first round, they weren't able to match it on the second round.
Right. Let's actually see. We have 17 players on Team Red and 1 player on Team Blue. Maybe
this is going to be an uneven game.
Yeah, trying to figure out what's happening right now. But yeah, like it's a lot closer than I'd expected it to be. I'm actually not sure who's going to win the third round. It's like on even grounds right now.
Yeah, LANpander really came in and surprised me there, and now I'm fairly certain this could go either way. We'll see who gets the momentum going in the start. That's probably going to boost them a lot.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling really well about winning the second round. Let's actually see, there's nothing really happening right now still.
Yeah, there's lots of people AFK in the red spawn. I think people are out taking a break.
Okay. Let's see though. I'm actually trying to find the knocks at the moment of the game. Dying. But who do you think was man of the match?
Tiny so far, easily. He's been having 8-9 kill streaks so far. Just doing a lot of work, taking down the medic a few times, dropping him even once, and yeah, he's been playing great, as I would expect of him.
Obviously, yeah, I would probably agree. Tiny just turning it up for LAN even more than he does already online, and like for LANpander, let me think. Actually, who stood out for LANpander?
I think probably the calling of Hildred helped him a lot. As I said, when they were trying to push out and he saw that there was nothing there, they decided to back off and keep the Uber instead of... so maybe he was the MVP with his calling.
Yeah, calling definitely a big value in TF2. Like, it can be good, but if there are no like certain calls, not gonna like win the games. So yeah, I do think Hildred was really good for LANpander, but I would also say that DeutschLAN actually did a lot of work that you usually wouldn't expect from a Pyro. But then again, it's DeutschLAN, so what am I actually saying? I don't know, but DeutschLAN played really well in my opinion.
LANpander, yeah, he did all the work. I think he took down the medic 4 times in total on this map alone. So yeah, he's just fearless, airblasting the medic in the corner and then just waiting for his Uber to wear off and then just shotguns him down. It's a beauty. It's a thing of beauty to watch. Yes, there still seems to be loss here.
Let's actually see.
So who do you think is going to bring the momentum into this round? I mean, fair enough, they might be a bit down because they didn't get to push last there, and they had such a good time on like 5 minutes to push last alone. So they failed 3-4 pushes, and Uber just went down for them all the time. They didn't have any proper pushes, as many as you would like in that time span. What do you think?
I don't know.
Gonna have the momentum here?
That's a good question, actually. Like, I probably believe right now, because LANpander has just won that round, that it seems to be really hard to win. They're gonna have like the momentum going into this third round and taking the match. I do believe that's a great chance for LANpander to actually take the match right now.
Yeah, as I said, Sam came in here when the pause started here, or the break rather, and he was just cheering. He was very happy. So I think the entire LANpander team was just having a good time after that round.
Yeah, okay. That's
Yeah, this break looks a lot longer than 5 minutes. Oh yes, it appears that LANpander is back. At least some of them.
This news are actually saying that he needed that smoke really badly. So that's what the pause was for, I suppose.
But they're not switching the teams just yet.
Oh.
There's some fair enough players also AFK. Yeah, a lot of them actually. Yeah, I'm just going around the players and half of them are standing still. So yeah, I think this last one is going to be very interesting to watch. And finally, we see some teams switch, or some players switch teams.
Yeah, hopefully we will be figuring out who's going to play on what team now. Yes, I do believe that LANpander is actually going to set the time.
I know, because when it readies up, it's going to switch the teams around, and fair enough asked for attacking first. So even if, yeah, fair enough are going to probably attack first, if I'm not mistaken.
You just have to wait and see, I suppose.
Yes, basically.
Okay, I'm hearing the ready up sounds.
Yeah, so I heard one too, so hopefully we'll go live. Not just yet.
Even delay on a LAN of Highlander. It's not just online. I wouldn't expect that, but yeah, that's just things you can't control, I guess.
Oh, we are live. Alright, so this is the decider round between Fair Enough and LANpander. Round number 8.
Yes. Let's actually look at the setup right now. But it's probably going to be the same again. Yeah, sentry still on the bottom. People still setting for the engineer so you can set up fast. Let's actually check the blue players. Like, I'm kind of like surprised that there hasn't been like any surprises, like special strategies in this match so far. Like, everything has been like kind of standard and nothing unusual. Do you think like they're gonna stick to that, or do you think they might maybe try something different?
I think they will stick to that, but I would like to see something there. I would love to see some crits coming in. Even though I don't like playing with it, it's always fun to want people play with it. So you can see a different kind of the game. But yeah, it looks normal. So we could I would love to see some Ulla Knights, Ulla Pool Knights, or something like that, just to have some more fun here. Unlocks.
Which are cloaking behind the red combo. Is he gonna get someone? Let's see. He actually gets Hildreth. That's a great pick.
That's a huge pick.
Emilio gets killed by Samsky though. Times 3 on the card right now. Not so much happening. Vilchak still in behind him. No force.
Max he went down as well, and Hildreth. So if I were Fair Enough, I would have pushed out sooner. But yeah, they're pushing out now.
Counter actually goes down, so does the sentry. Red team actually is forced to back up right now because they have no base. White team goes down to Kunai, Samsky goes down to Lex. They are setting up on the second right now.
Yeah, this is looking like the first round all over. They're gonna set a time of, what is it, 50 seconds? Oh, 104. But yeah, was 55 the first round? So are obviously confident in the pushing ability.
Yeah, red team trying to hold in the house right now. At least only Moss is holding the window room right now. Uber is popped by Fair Enough and they're trying to push it in, but LANpander is denying them. Uber is wasted right now.
Steve went down in the end, but yeah, the sentry goes down as well, so we might actually see, yeah, they're pushing aggressively now. So, they're probably aware that the LANpander doesn't have the Uber yet.
Yeah, and Kunai kills Hildreth. Something that you don't want to lose when you transition over to the next point. As they're trying to set up right now, but it's only Kratos at the moment with the engineer and the soldier. Fair enough, already in show, trying to pushing out the engineer, killing Cal to no sentry right now. People going down by drop down.
Uber's getting forced there.
Let's see what's going to happen with that Uber, but nothing much comes out of it. The counter pop comes in right now. Steve Panda denied him really hard though again with his right click button.
Yeah, it doesn't stop fair enough though. They are keeping on the hill here, but Samsky taking down medic of Skeech there. That might help them reset here. And they're getting a lot of other frags as well, says Emilio, so...
Hans takes down Kratos with a shotgun, something that they don't usually see from a soldier.
Shotgun soldier in Highlander is very uncommon, but apparently very useful, because that's the second time he's gotten a kill with the shotgun on a medic in this game.
See, the sentry's actually level 2 right now. People trying to push the cart at the moment. Steve Pender parked over at the shit house, but trying to get heals right now.
Yeah, Skeech is at a Uber advantage here as well. He has 40% more, and they might actually push this fairly soon. I would have pulled out right now if I was LANpander. They know they have the disadvantage, and only a level 2 sentry, which is also half health at the moment. And yeah, they held it on the point very likely and decided to set up on the last proper instead.
Yeah, Emilio goes down to Maxi, so that might halt to push a bit, as we can see the red team taking top right now. Ubers are relatively equal. Kratos will have this in like 3 seconds right now. And we're probably gonna see like a Uber exchange right now as Pyro is trying to push in them. Pyro actually forces the red Uber. Let's see what they're gonna get with this.
Yeah, that was a great play coming in there from Lex. And now Fair Enough has the full Uber advantage here, and Hildreth is down as well, so they should just push this straight now.
Definitely. Let's actually see Hildreth still down, they should be in by now. It's only Sentry kind of watching at the moment.
They were able to walk all the way up top before they had the pop, so they're going to be able to come up to the Sentry, which is what you want to do in this scenario. It's going to be easy to spam it down, which is just what they do. Sentry goes down there.
Oh, but Skeech gets taken down by Steve because the reflect pill. Oh, that's not how you want to treat your medic. Great play by Steve Pender though.
Who else but Steve, right?
Yeah. That's very correct. Hildreth actually going back to his bottom spot that he's been using for so much. As Kunai actually gets the 3k, gets Mars, Maxi and someone else. Kunai goes down to Mighty Me. But so far it's really still really slowly. As Counter goes down, to Tiny Sentry down. He was actually getting forward. Let's see if what they're gonna get with it as the demo man jumps in. Soldier jumps in, trying to get the bomb, but Kunai says no.
Yeah, tracking with the Tomislav is a bit easy now.
Yeah, it's a really good weapon right now. Having Fair Enough posted up top right now, and the Uber gets popped. Oh, it's a bit early though. Let's see what they're gonna do. They're trying to push him out from the bottom of the stairs, but the Uber is out already. Nothing really happened, and red team is gonna hold this. Kratos gets kinda low. Emilio goes down to Steve. Engineer goes down to the sniper.
Yeah, LANpander once again are doing a very good last hold so far. They've been able to reset like 3-4 times now. And just as we see that, we take Mighty Me going down into the pit.
Yeah.
Not sure what knocked him down, but something did, surely.
One more to the pit counter, I'd say. But yeah, it just seems like Fair Enough I don't really know what they want to do with their Uber. Like, they Uber in and then they kind of don't know what to do.
Yeah. So we have an Uber v Uber coming up here, and it gets forced off by LANpander. So fair enough.
Must
Uber
have
very
out.
early.
Oh no! Nice save by the red medic. And Heavy trying to push in right now. Ski somehow got out though. And this is gonna be a reset once again.
Oh, they need to keep an eye on the captain though.
Yeah.
Clark just walking in here.
Oh, Clark was down now. Blue team finally managed to get the top area though. They have
Kratos
to
gets
utilize
taken
it.
down.
Oh.
By Sticky.
By Sticky.
In basement, yes. Sticky from Emilio. It's like, oh, they're just suiciding on the cart now. LANpander, which is what they need to do. There we go, there's the cap.
7:35. That's a bit slower than what they did first time around, but...
Yeah, about a minute and a half slower, but it's still a good time. Like, between 7 to 9 minutes is a good time. They can probably hold this.
If they want to cap this fast, they probably have to watch out for Tiny. It's not only on this point, but it's like Tiny gave them so much trouble last time around when LANpander tried to push on the first point where they like lost almost 2.5 minutes. Let's see how they're gonna deal with that now. As the setup is still really standard, and yeah, everything's been cookie cutter so far. So I won't like expect anything special right now, unless they want to surprise me. You never know.
Yeah, this is what I mean. I want surprises. I want to see different sentry positions, just throwing people off guard, all that. But it's standard once again.
10 seconds.
Oh, and as we see that, Kratos is on Kritzkrieg, I just noticed. He switched metagun, and he's just gonna have the crits ready now. This is something I'm gonna have to see. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Let's see if he's gonna go out immediately, or if they're gonna have a suicide run. He'll just get taken down by Tiny though, so they have to wait for the crits, or maybe pop it on someone else. As Haas takes down Mighty.
Yeah, that was a really important there from Tiny. Just delay the push by 10-15 seconds.
Yeah, every little second counts in the stopwatch game mode. Like, sometimes you just win by a millisecond, and that's because like you delayed people. As the crits goes in though, Uber immediately gets popped. Nothing really coming out of it. Sousa gets taken down by Sani, and crits really didn't accomplish anything. 2 people down for each team.
Yeah, and even though LANpander, Kratos gets taken down by that backstep to Viljack.
Kratos maybe having to turn around a bit more because it's not like the first time he's got backstep this time around.
Do you think is he switching to? Yeah, he switched to Medigun just now, so they're at a huge disadvantage. But maybe they're doing another suicide round.
They probably have to, or send like people behind for a distraction. Switch nearing 90% Uber right now. There's nothing really happening. The sentry gets spammed by directed, but the pyro reflects. The sentry actually goes down now to directed of Mighty Me, giving them valuable ground. Clark takes on Mars, and Silver takes down Clark.
You see the NG trying to rebuild here. This is when he gets taken down. Just as I say that, he goes for the ammo pack on the cliffside, but he gets taken down by the enemy engineer.
Something that you don't want to do. The sentry goes down now. You don't want to overcommit that much as an engineer because it's really hard for you to get out once shit goes south. So still, nothing really happened though. He'll just try to push the cart.
The cart. Oh, here we come with Uber. It's an Uber v Uber, and yeah, the cart is, as you said, very close to getting capped. And Snoozer is trying to sneak cap it, but he gets taken down to the sticky traps that Emilia left on there.
Yeah, also killing DeutschLAN with that sticky. Fair enough, falling out though. Let's see if they're gonna do this aggressive holds again on the hill. But yeah, they seem to be doing so. Tiny taking down Maxi as Hilde tries to jump in, getting damage done, but there's no one else to really follow up at the moment. Richard going in right now, he's gonna... this is the stab.
This is what I love to see the sentry in a poor position, but it gets taken down just as it comes back up after being rebuilt.
Yeah. Oh, Skis goes down to Samsky with the Ambassador. Great shot.
Ambassador headshot. Oh my lord. At 85%, I think. So, LANpander are having the Uber ready. They're gonna push in here, and fair enough have to pull back here. They're looking very pushed.
Mars goes down though. Do a stick trap by Emilio. Great damage. Let's see what fair enough are gonna do now. They're posted back. Emilio actually sticking up top, if I remember correctly. And they're just holding the choke area at the moment. No real sentry as of right now.
Yeah, they're holding on to this Uber way too long. They're going to be able to set up properly here, fair enough. So I would have loved to see them push way faster than they did.
Mars goes down to Tiny. Yeah, they have to go in soon. Being ready with time as they actually go in right now. Zero a bit messy though. The moment trying to push drop down, nothing really happened. The sentry's still up. They lost 4 players though. It's Emilio, Lex, Clark, and Tiny down at the moment. So that would be the cue to push for the blue team right now.
Yeah, taking down Emilio there just makes the LANpander team able to walk in here in the banana area.
Yeah, but kind of have to be a bit more forward already just to give the defending team no ground to work with. Kratos goes down to Tiny though. Oh, these sniper sidelines. Tiny's using them really well to his advantage.
This is not what I expected from this round from fair enough. They're just looking very pushed back all the time.
It appears like the Uber is forced at the moment. I don't know how that happened.
Probably Steve again.
Yeah, Mars goes down to a backstep. Kratos kind of stuck on his own at the moment, has to retreat at the moment, so no real push going on right now. Lex takes down Snooze with Reflect Rocket. And level 3 sentry on the same spot as per usual. People like this is, we've all seen this before. It's just like a matter of how they're gonna try to break this in the 2.5 minutes that they still have remaining.
This could go either way, and Tiny has a great angle here. This is where Sniper can do a lot of work as well on the last point. I love playing Sniper on this point.
Yeah, has really good sightlines. Samsung goes down 2 hearts. Still they're feeling each out. But nothing, they're trying to pop right now. Pop goes actually in, but doesn't really do anything. Skeech holding on, now pops the Uber, drops down on the cart with Kunai, trying to clean it up. And there's no one on the cart at the moment. Mars trying to push, taking down the sentry, but he's the only one in at the moment.
Yeah, it looked like fair enough could have kept that Uber for a while, but they decided to drop it on the cart, and that was probably a good call. It was getting pushed all the way up to the ledge, almost.
Oh, and Skeech gets the Uber so kill on Samsky, so he has like almost another Uber ready. I think he got like 2 swipes on him. Trying to push basement right now, LANpander that is. But they're not taking down hard, so if they're not taking him down, Mars goes down to Clark. Let's see, they have to move forward.
Yeah, LANpander really only has 1 push they can make here. At the moment, I would have sent in people to try and get the force, which is apparently what Clark thinks he's doing, but he gets denied by Lex. Because they need to get the Uber popped, because an Uber v Uber here is going to be very hard to play against.
Yeah, sentry goes down though, great spam by Mighty Me. Now they just have to worry about the top bit. Mighty Me actually oh no, that's Mr. Pumpsy going down to Samsky. Maxi going down to Wheeljack, so no sniper for last right now. People on the car right now, the engineer. We were getting exchanged up top.
Oh, can we see? Oh! Emilio
back.
clutching it with sticky traps there.
Oh, Skeet's going down to the mini sentry. Art's going down to the pipe from Ildred. It's only Kunai at the cart right now. Can they take it down? Yes. But they just have to stack the cards. Mini sentry going up in a desperation attempt.
Emilio is still alive up top, and he's spamming the cart, but is he able to... there goes the round, and LANpander wins the round. And the game.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that was a really good game. Back and forth, anything could happen. Yeah, it had it all.
Yeah, so I think that I do believe that it's like the first time Fair Enough actually dropped around yet alone match.
Yes, I believe so too. Yeah, that was a very interesting game, back and forth, as I said. And yeah, who do you think was the MVP in LANpander?
MVP in LANpander? That's a good question. I would like repeat myself when I said Steve, but yeah, Steve actually did loads of work alongside of Hilbert, like Hilbert actually managing his teammates really well there, and I would say Samsky also like actually had a really good game right there. Lots of headshots and like lots of picks when they actually mattered. So yeah, dominating performance by LANpander.